Hello, welcome to Joe's Dojo. What do we call this? Joe's Dojo. Good. The two Joes make better than one. Hold on, you're a little crooked, Joe. Let's just uncrookedify you. Just get it over there. How dare you crookedify? That's what this thing's for. Whoop. Good, good. We're nice and level now. Leveled up, as you'd say, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Some reason we have weapons in our hands. Must be Wednesday, that's what I like to say. So, Joey has the sword that's too big for him, so I have the sword that's too big for me. This two-handed sword, it happens to be made out of latex and foam and all sorts of fun stuff, so not a big deal. His is made out of polypropylene plastic, which makes it pretty hard to break. It is also a katana slash, what do they call it when it's a fake one? Boken. Thank you. He was getting close. Boken is what is a practice sword, and that one happens to be a practice sword. So the Boken is the traditional wooden weapon. This one's actually the shape of a wooden weapon. It's not thin-sided blade, but that actually makes it a little bit better in different ways. Huh. Let's change that. Yeah. Good. All right. So with our swords, we will start our warm-up. So Kyotsuke, Ray, arm circles. Oh, excuse me, Joey. I didn't see you there. Here, move forward a little bit, Joey. You could upstage me. Good. Make sure. Oh, my ceiling got hit. All right. Other arm to forward instead of backward. Make sure you use your weapons in your warm-ups. That makes it so you're more comfortable with them. If you slice your partners, that's a bad idea, but it'll work. Good. Let's go here. Back and forth. Oh, sorry.
Don't kill Jeremy.
Hey, it's okay. He didn't notice.
Probably.
This is a good weapon. You could hit Jeremy and then you could hit Bob right at the same time. Good. Now up and down. Oh, sorry, Jerry. Around. Halo. Unhalo. Figure eight. Figure eight out. Get it? Good. Let's see. Penguino. What's penguino mean, Joey?
Penguin.
What language are you referring to?
Pretty sure it's Italian?
I think it is. Your dad would agree.
Yeah.
Hit circles.
I'd say you're cutting your hand right now.
Oh, you know what's cool? You wouldn't be. This part's usually not sharpened on the size of a blade. That's like the parry part, so it'll actually hit. If you hit hard enough, it'll act like an axe, and you can still sever things, but this part you could even use. This part is where the sharpest part is, because that's its striking point. And the tip, because you just thrust in. This could be sharp, but if you're just touching it like that, you're fine. Yeah. Woo! I could also hold it in the little blood groove here. Or I can't remember what they call it. I have to watch some more Forge and Fire. Knee circles. Have you seen that show?
Huh?
Oh man, it's amazing because they show you how to make weapons. And they teach you the history behind them, so it's actually a lot more fun than just watching, I guess, people hit weapons, which is still kind of fun. Good. Ankles and wrists. Now your katana would be sharp the whole way through, but you'd be able to push it on the backside. Yeah. So you'd actually be able to hold onto it there and other ankle, other wrist. Keep hitting that ceiling.
The ceiling.
Oh, I'm hurting my sword's feelings more than the ceiling's feelings.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Good. What about this? Shikodachi. Yes, sir. Good. You gumdrops. No, sir. Yeah, it was weird. I took yesterday off. We were doing so much stuff in our yard. The outside was so nice. And then I think we went out and got ice cream. So we missed our karate training. Head circle. It's okay. Every once in a while, you miss your training. As long as you make it up and have more fun later. Woo. All right. Then Shika, kneel down, lay down, sit down, feet out. Go ahead, touch your toe with your weapon. Well, that didn't take much work. I'll just touch this. Just touch my toe, Joey. Don't worry about it. You missed. You missed your toe completely.
Oh, my toe.
Yeah, I was trying to help you. Here, maybe I can touch that one. Ah, so stab.
I can do this.
So, weapons are considered the extension of the empty-handed warrior. Henceforth, I can extend my reach to the stars above. What's that from? Ah, it's okay. You don't know Pokemon. That's fine.
Oh, it's from Pokemon. No.
Yep.
I watched that show too.
Oh, it's okay. It was on like every third episode. Extend our reach to the stars above. Something, something. Peace and love. Jesse James. Meowth, that's right. Something, something. Prepare to fight.
Let them out. Not every. That's in every episode.
Just about.
Not just about it is.
Nah, every once in a while they're good guys. Like when they had a
Eh.
greater evil to deal with. Or when they got wronged by Giovanni.
No, that was a movie. Wasn't that?
It was also in the
Movie?
shows. And the games. Gotta keep it real.
How many times has Giovanni betrayed them?
Them specifically, not too many. Slice. Dice. Makes julienne fries. Ooh, I did a double.
Oh.
Stand by. Good. Push downs.
I like those.
Alright, all you gotta do is you have to set up your weapon like this. Right? No bueno?
That's called killing you.
No sabuku. Ready? Put your body to this thing. I would stick with your own though, it's closer. And Ichi, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Roku, Shichi, Hachi, Kyu, Ju, Ichi, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Roku, Shichi, Hachi, Kyu, Ju, Ichi, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Roku, Shichi, Hachi, Kyu, Ju. What number do you get up to? Like 24?
Somewhere on there.
Tell the truth. You didn't count?
Maybe.
Okay. It's okay. You go as hard as you can.
But failing.
What's that?
I was trying to keep up with you, but failing.
That's okay. In theory, I like push-ups. Ooh, look, somebody already saying hi. Let's see who said hi. Yeah. Ooh, Matt Reed, cool. Hey, my brother. Hey, Tom.
Everybody's watching today.
Cool people. Your dad's watching too. Wow, he's a great job, Joes. That's us. Good. Keep that cheese. Whoop. Gosh.
How do you do that?
You haven't even tried.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That doesn't work. It don't work.
Start
Oh,
easy,
you're
two-handed.
working.
Here, try this weapon. Ah, don't give me the blade, that's mean.
This is light.
I know. The balance point's different too. So, this is the balance point of this one, right? So you're like, oh, grab there. See how easy that was?
It wasn't.
You go here, then it doesn't spin that much. Now if you re-grab here, hi-oh, 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 hi-oh.
It'll work kind of.
That's no good, you're cutting your hands off. Whew. Here,
Aww.
try your balance point. Now the balance point on this one is a little bit further up. So if I grab here, I have to keep it at an angle to make it easy. Otherwise I have to grab here. Whoop. Ah! All right, let's get to chopping. So, let's see. Traditional sword would teach men, do, ashi, suki. Say that with me. Men, strike of the head. Men, do was middle, ashi is low, and then suki, it's center or thrust. So men, do, ashi, suki. Like T-S-U-K-I. I think there's a T there. Men, do, ashi, suki. Keep going. Men, do, ashi, suki. Now you can tell this is a perfect grip for me because it's got 1.5 blade. It's got such an easy balance point and it's super light. So I could use it with one hand. That's cheating, I know, but I'm going to do it anyways. Whereas Joey's, he's working like a two-handed weapon.
Oh, hey, I found the balance.
You found the balance point, yeah. So you're right. Woo. So, if you have an easier weapon, you can do easier things. Right here, trade.
Yeah.
So, since this weapon's way easier, you go. Men, do, ashi, suki. Men, do, ashi, suki. Now, the key on katana would be that it could be one-handed or two-handed. So for a power move, you pull back, you'll slice. You actually pull on the slice, it severs better. Whereas a big weapon like that, it's actually a chopper. So you go, boom. You let the body weight of the weapon to do the chop for you. Whereas this one, I'm using the blade to do my cut. Make sense? So it's kind of a drawing back motion when you're using a katana. Oh, I should give you the burrito.
The what?
That's what they call this one. This is a training katana. Don't worry, it's just a little bit bigger. Again. Now you pull. So go head, head, body, body, leg, leg, belly, jelly belly, other belly. How's that one feel?
Heavy.
Heavy and ungainly, right? You know what they have that for?
Oh.
Make you stronger. It's a training weapon. This would be a show-offy weapon. That'd be a training weapon. You see the difference?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
flashy and light.
So, let's do 12 strikes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, trade. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
There we go.
Trade.
Oh.
Like I just dropped. Good. Head, head, rib, rib, belly, shoulder, shoulder, leg, leg, eyeball, other eye, head. Good, now switch to your light one.
Lightish one.
Yeah.
That one's a lighter.
Try the Wakasashi one. Try the little guy. He's a little smaller than me, so a Wakasashi actually makes sense. Let me go ahead and zoom that much. So, short sword. Then that would make me grab the regular sword. So if we got these weapons, touch swords. Now we're fighting! Oh, sorry, it's just getting intense. So, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make sense? Isn't that easier? Okay, now let me see both of them. So, as per this book, there's about 100 different copies of it. The Book of Five Rings. I've read it before, but it's been a while. They talk about sword people, like samurai, the honorable sword fighters. You would have, this is your traditional setup. Why would I have two swords?
So you can...
I have 2 arms. So I'd have 2 weapons. Now, the person that neglected their offhand is the one that gets killed by that side. Does that make sense? So the idea is you'd have 2 weapons. You'd have to know your motions with it. And this is just as many parries as it is counterattacks. You might have a hard thrust and poke. Good, let's set you up. Let's get you a long and a short. What? We don't have another long and a short? Here, grab these. Good. All right. Let's get unreasonable here. A longer and a shorter. So we look proportionate.
Yeah.
Hard to see one, but you slice, slice. Yeah! What was that? 12 strikes, right? Mm-hmm. All right, good. So, I can't chamber it here. I'd have to chamber it here. Ka-chink! Which I'd just stick it in my shirt. The secret holding slot, you go like this. Yeah, I don't have an extra weapon. It's fine. I'm just cutting people all day. Oh, no, I'm disarmed. Bam! Another reason I have 2 weapons, right? Cool. Cool. What? You trying to escape? All right, let's go back to 1 weapon.
Aww.
You pick up whichever one you like. Whichever size you like. We're going to do katas with weapon. Huh? Okay, so let me explain to you a little bit of why we do weapons in karate. At least our style of karate. So I happen to be the owner, so I can make up my own rules. You get to be the benefit of those rules, which happen to be weapons, right?
So.
Okay. I traditionally don't like the sword as much as the other weapons. You know why?
Cause it.
You don't know why. It's because it's not nunchucks. I like nunchucks the most, so by default, everything else slides down. But sword is very practical. It's long, it's sharp, it pokes from far away. It does exactly what it's supposed to do every time. Nunchuck does the thing that you tell it to most of the time, and sometimes it bounces in a weird angle and you have to be fast to pick it back up. Like Eddie Gordo or whatever. No, that's not the right guy. I was thinking of Tekken. Okay, so with a sword, it's slash pull, slash pull, slash pull, slash pull. It does what it's told to, and it's very specific. You could poke with it, you could poke with it, you could block with it. You take your blocks, so go high block, high block, high block, middle block, middle block, middle block, middle block. What? They just did that one? Yeah, that's fine. You wouldn't do that one often because that's a really, really weird angle on your wrist. That one makes a lot more sense. That's called a wing block. They do that in everything from Hapkido, karate, jujitsu, not jujitsu, I'm just trying to be funny. Go push. Now, low block, you ready for this? Do a low block. Low block. Easy. Low block. Low block. Good. Easy. The other thing that's nice about swords, as compared to a lot of the other weapons, is that you might not be able to find a sword anywhere, right? But you can find a stick that looks like a sword. Right? You can find a stick. You can find a burrito. That's fine. That's actually a Hapkido training weapon. But if you happen to have a weapon that, like a baseball bat, could work like a sword, right? Because it's got a big handle, and you can stud with it. Now, is it smashy sharp? Not until it breaks. Good. But you can still poke with it, too. So you can practice with a sword, or if you don't have a sword at home, you can practice with something that's a big, long stick. And you keep practicing like we're doing. So, the practicality of a sword is that it works the way it's supposed to. The thing I don't like about it as much is that it is so obvious as a martial artist that people always expect you to be a master of swords. You're like, no, no. I want the other ones. I want the things that can counter swords. Stuff like that. You know what one of the best counters against sword is?
Nunchuck?
Whoever's better is the person more than the weapon. But I'd say bow staff. Because you could get them from further away. Like a glaive or a pole arm, a big long weapon, that's better against a sword because you get them from before they get into you. Make sense? Yeah, you know from Civilization. How do you beat swords guy? Arrows! Ha! It's a better trick, right? Sword guy over there, guy with arrows over here. You know how to beat an arrow guy?
Walk up.
You stand right next to him and you chop his bow in half. Yeah. They can still probably fight with their little dagger, but they're going to have a bad time because you're close. Now, sword, just like in self-defense, it's sword's length away, right? No, it's sword length and a half. So this is your danger point. You feel it? I can hit you with it. Now, if you're further away, you feel safer, right? And so I'm going, ah! And I have momentum, right? I ran them all off the screen. That's how fast I was. Now, if you're closer than that, go ahead and get closer. Now, why is this a bad idea?
And they still won.
Because the sword is quicker than the eye. Whoever strikes first wins, right? No, you've got a smaller weapon. So what is the safe point for a smaller weapon? No. This is we have to have this fight. So safe point is here. Now, for me to stab you, I have to do work. So there's a sweet spot. Could I get you? Yeah, but who's going to get it first?
Me.
Yeah. Now, sword's length and a half would imply here, right? Which my sword's length and a half is behind you. So if you're there, you're in a better position than me, right? Because all you have to do is block one swing. Now, if you walk backwards, you're going back into my good space. You block one swing and then you come in. Yeah, exactly. I would not want to go into this. I want to go up into this. Make sense? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Aha! Good. All right, so katas. Here's what we're going to be focusing on. The blocks, the strikes. We'll do the easiest one first. Taikyoku.
Ichi.
Oh, I was going to say san, but all right, Taikyoku Ichi, you're right. Good. So take your sword, sheath it. Now, when you're doing sword draws, you want to have the sword blade on the outside edge. So if you notice, mine has like a pressure point facing out. Are you left-handed all of a sudden? So you don't draw on the same side usually. You draw cross draw. So if you're here, you'd actually have this hand right at the spot where the metal and the wood mate, and you'd push it out a ½ inch to basically open it. And then you would further the slice. Now the key is, your hand is still on the sheath, not on the blade. Because if you go in here, you'd slice right through your thumb. Now if you were on the sheath, then you would be pulling out, and your hand is absolutely protected because of the fact that your sword is going that way. If you went here and you pulled out this way, then you might end up angling into your thumb. So, first 2 steps. Make sure you grab with the correct hand. Good job. Next one is you turn the blade, and it's uncomfortable for a moment. I'm okay with that. It's better than getting cut, right? So you'd have it probably facing down normally, and your left hand would grab it and turn it so it's facing sideways. Then your right hand would pull, draw. Go for it. And then a lot of times you'd keep this hand almost here for a while as you're doing your first clearing strikes. Good. Taikyoku Ichi. So Furudachi, see how that works? You go from here. Taikyoku Ichi. Then Kusudachi. Ah, you have your sword upside down somehow. That's no good. So hand grab. Keep it. Grab it. Thumb underneath and behind. See how I have it not in the middle. Yep, on the sheath. Yeah, so here, right foot step out, pull, slice. Keep your blade facing forward. Blade is in front of me. It's almost in the direct line of my Zenkusudachi. So see how this knee goes? Your sword should be right over here, pointing with your edge out. This is your edge in, that's your edge out. Good. So it'd be a clear, wah! And then you do a double low block. Bam. Good. Spot, 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 spot. Bring it back. Low block. Strike. Don't stab me in the back, but just, punch forward with it. Look behind you. Turn around. Low block. Step forward. Stab. Do something with this thing. Your other hand's got to do something. Fine. Pull back. Low block. Now instead of just 3 of the same move, we're going to go slash, slash, drop it. Ah! Good, I'm going to back up so the camera can see. You should come over this way a little bit more, Joey, so the camera can see. Then you step forward, slash. Actually, it should be this side. And then poke. Spot, turn around, block over your right knee, step forward, thrust. What did thrust mean in Japanese? Anybody remember? Suki! Boom! Spot, slash over your left. Let's go slash right, slash left, stomach, or down. Step over your right, block low, take that bob, poke. Don't stab me back. Turn around, chop off leg, sorry leg, step forward, stab. Jerry can't take it. Spot, double low block, double low block. Good, salute. Great. Let's go check our favorite friends. You stay there, Joey, swinging around the weapon like it looks good. Good. Yeah. Donna's here. Patrick Quinn, that's pretty darn cool. Admit. Dia says hi. Hopefully she's got weapons out. Macy says, hey! Hi from the Seraphim clan. Good. Good. We got a good crew today. I hope you guys all have something that looks like a weapon that you're using today. Like, you could use size right now if you're Dia. You could use a stick if you already have a stick. You could use whatever you need to mimic your swords, because we're going to do swords for another, 10 minutes probably. So, next kata. That's boring. We already did one that looks just like it. Next kata. Wansu. Wansu.
Never mind.
Wansu sounds good. Good. We'll go a little bit slower on Wansu because a lot of people that are following us are going to have to follow us in slow time so they can match our moves, right? So, Wansu kata!
Wansu!
So, we're going to do the draw before we do the block. That's okay, right?
Yes, sir.
So, draw, double low block. Good. Now, we have to smash somebody that's choking somebody else, right?
So,
The key is we don't kill the person in front of the person too, right? That'd be bad form. So I'm going to go here, hit him with the back heel of my weapon. Never have I tried that before, but we're going for it. Then I'm going to take my weapon, I'm going to turn it back on them. So I go around their head, which means I have to go probably here. And I go, pull. No. Use the bladey part. The bladey, like a lady. I go, Hoo-sha! You cut out their head. Yeah. This is not nice weapon, right? That's the other thing about sword. There's no nice way of finishing a person with sword. You cut off a thing or you kill a person. So, that again, you went from a kibadachi, you're going to go ahead and you're going, we're just going to skip ahead. You're going to poke, turn around, and pull. Make sense?
Sir.
Now from here, they're going to be doing some kind of weird kick. You're going to wing block, and then you're going to pull back instead of doing an onikin. You're going to go here, boom, or a hook punch normally, right? So you're going to go wing block, around, hook punch. So I go, so wing, around, hook punch. Good? Step forward, low block just like we were doing. So it'd be low block, reverse, good, rote shuto, and then we're gonna reverse. So I guess I have to figure out a way of covering, right? No, I don't. I just have to make it work. Reverse. Yeah, I'm covering the other side. That'll work. So you go here, double shudo, and then slice, and then because I think it looks good, bam, punch to the groin, which slicey. Good, low block, left, with a reverse punch, Morte shudo, or you have your hand up to look good, then covering slice, flip it around. You could also go here, I've seen. You see how it works? That's really cool, right? So it goes right next to your body, you keep the blade away from you, and you punch the guy behind you. Spot this direction, pull back, halo strike, low block, reverse, step forward, double shudo, and you're gonna do that reverse. What did we do last time? We went here. Then you're gonna go ahead here again. That was a good visual too. Yeah! Right? If you don't yell at somebody when you're puncturing through them, you go, well, bam! Good. Then again, halo, low block, reverse. They grab on, you're like, no! Chop off their wrist. They grab onto you, you go, boom! You just do a loop. Then you grab, kick, boom! Good, then you go here. There's no reason to pick up somebody when you have a sword, right? So instead of picking them up, we're going to go here, set. We're going to go spinning tornado. You're going to go. It's just something to do. You can do it the other way too. So if you were here, you go cut off their leg, and then cut off their head. Boom, bam! Step back, double shudo. Double shudo. Double low block. Ah! Don't stab your ground. I saw that at a tournament once. Salute. You usually have to clear the blood off. And then, same thing, you make a little V here. Slide it back in. Ready. Make sense?
So,
cool. Let's see if anybody liked that one. Anybody thumbs up that one? That's kind of neat. Nobody likes that one. Nobody. They had no thumbs up for the cutting people into small pieces.
aww.
Okay, what cut are we doing next then, sir? Dan Yodan? Sounds good. All right. Hey, I just pulled out my weapon. I should probably left it in there. Hand Yodan. Peaceful 9, number 4. What a lie.
Peaceful.
There's nothing peaceful about this weapon, right? This is not the peacemaker. This is the peace destroyer. Good. All right, so step back a couple steps. So, Hail Yodan. We just worked on this Monday. So if you're here on Monday, you've got to see it once. Maybe even done it 3 times like we did, right? So, Hail Yodan, we're going to make it work. So you draw, instead of doing a double low block, this one had that weird off to the side. Remember the back stances? So 1, 2, step forward. This is where you do the cross guard. So we're going to mess it. We're going to cross our arms. Cross guard. Pull back. Now this is the back fist with the kick, right? So we're going to go here. We're going to stab with a kick. And then instead of elbow, we might go here. Slice it with a little elbow. Good. Now pull back this side. Now this one's going to be easier because it's in our right hand, right? So we're going to go side kick with a slice, which actually is kind of easier. And then instead of pulling it into our other hand, we're going to double-handed slice there. So grab onto your own wrist with your left hand. You're going to slice. Good. Then you remember this whole part that we practiced for a ton of time. You're going to go wipe the sweat off. Grab on. Ka-chop. Good again. So we're here. We just did this part, right? We grabbed our own wrist, the elbow. Now I'm going to grab onto their shirt. We're going to slice whatever they had and slice. Kick. Then drop. Cool. Spot behind. Ah! It didn't make sense to have this hand closed. Ah! Kick with your right. And you go slice, slice instead of doing punch, punch. So slice, slice. Bring it back. Get off! Right? Kick. Boom! Slice, slice. Small back step. Os. 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 Ah! As opposed to doing the perfect knee. You go here. Or you go here. Hey, knife hand. I already have one. Ah, my floor! There you go.
Oh yeah, this has got no.
That's where you actually don't have that. Whoops. Haha! Hand Yodan with sword. Good. Let's see if anybody like that one. Anybody? Anybody? Like sword moves? Ah, my roommate says hi. Good. Hello, Jen. Good. So, now that I didn't like any of those, let's try the middle one. Gakise?
There you go.
Everybody likes Gakise. Gakise! No sword! No katana. No wakasashi. Gakise! No training sword.
No wakasashi.
Good. Alright, and slice. Huzzah! You know I did that instead of double low block? Because I don't have 2 swords. I gave you the other one. So, ha! And it looks cool. That's a good reason too. Spot! 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 This way. High block. Head. Low. Hey look, I just did the move that we did on last try. So see how my right hand just flipped around? And I kept it near the same spot because this is my favorite spot, is around here. And then, now step back, high block, slice, step back, good, regrip, middle block, middle block. So the easiest part of the whole kata so far, isn't it? Kick, up, down, low block, through. Yeah? Good. Crane up. And decapitation! I had an extra swing there because here plus the there is even cooler. Step forward with your left foot. Push middle block. Kick. Up. Down. Around. Through. Crane up. Instead of switching my arm, I'm going to keep the same arm, just make it long. Good. Pull back. Instead of doing a perfect Yamazuki, I'm going to go here. And then the other side. Ah, there's your shudo. And then double low block. Yes! Weapon. Good? Good. We're doing these really fast. Anybody think we should speed it up a little bit more? Speed it up? Hey, go faster, guys. Oh, okay. No, good deal. What other kata do we need?
Basadai?
Basadai? Ooh.
Well, that's what is that?
It's brown belt.
Brown belt. Yeah, there you go.
But teaching it with a weapon before you learn it without a weapon, kind of crazy. Let's do Suisho.
Okay.
So that's a bow staff kata with a sword. We're going to modify a little bit, which is funny because Basadai I'm sorry. Suisho is meant to go against the sword. A lot of it is sword versus bow. I was just giving you extra time to fix your belt. Good. All right. Suisho no katana.
Suisho no wakasashi. Whatever this is.
I agree. Whatever that is the right answer. I almost cut myself instead of the bad guy.
Oh no. That's for the fight.
Now, if you notice, Kibarachi slash right. Good. Step forward, slash, slash, down, up and poke, slash. Does that make any sense? So you go away, towards your front leg, away from your front leg, down, up. That poke doesn't really make sense when you're doing that angle. Up, and then slash. Step over, slash, slash, down, up, slash. I'm doing a little extra flair in there. That's just because it feels like it's wound up and I want to just release it. Step forward one more time. Slash left, right, down, up, slash left. Spot to your right, poke right, pull out. Instead of poking left, we're just going to pull it back out. Step behind, poke behind, poke in front, and forward, backward, blockward. Block, good. And go down, down, around, down. It's actually easier, isn't it? Pulling it back up, poke, pull, block. Block, head strike, ha! Block, and chamber. Okay, this sword's growing on me. I'm enjoying this more than I'm supposed to. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm thinking about it in more ways. Okay, so let me talk to you a little bit more about why weapons are useful. They encourage you to do stuff more than you normally would. Because if it's fun to do a kata, is it fun to do every kata? Is it fun to explore a kata with a new weapon? Exactly. It's fun to explore a kata with a new weapon. So if you already know a kata, and it's kind of getting repetitive and boring, try to put in some curveballs. It changes things. All of a sudden you're trying to figure out, well, what would be a good Yamazuki? Huh? Yeah? Huh? Maybe that, because it'd be both hands. Make sense? You can modify it. Bam. If you notice, I'm choosing to stay right hand dominant with my sword. In a lot of katas, we teach your weapon so you can switch your hand every time in the middle. So if you're doing nunchucks, you'll be here, and then you'll be here next move. You'll keep switching it around. With swords, I'm making it so I'm picking my favorite arm, and I'm not doing the other one. Now, then I could do the kata opposite, and that would feel different. If I had two swords, let me see that one for a second, sir. Thank you, sir. He gave it to me with a handle. How nice of him, that's stabbing me. If I had two, I might modify. So here, what kata is that? Take a guess.
Daikyoku.
Oh,
The one we just got to say.
Right? So you modify it because you have two. So I might have one of them left side dominant, right side dominant. I changed up. Good. It's nice to give people weapons to handle first. Now, you don't hand it to them in a way that's going to get you stabbed, though. So if you hand them like this, they just take it and then cut off all your fingers that you were using. So what you do is you give it to them so the blade's away from you, and the handle's towards them. And if they did the first move, then you could charge in, punch them, and this part doesn't slice you. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So if I hand it to you like this, go ahead and stab me with it. Good. You didn't. Oh, good. Now if you hand me like this, and I grab it here, I go, ah! Right? But if I hand it to you like this, I pull it out. Oops! Now, just that difference of, I hand it to you like this. Yeah, it's not as dangerous. It's still you're handing somebody a weapon, so don't give a weapon to somebody you don't want to give a weapon to. Right? Mm-hmm. Good. Huh. So you got that.
I got this.
What am I going to use? What am I going to use? I'll just use a different weapon.
No.
Cause size! Got to size up the place. Good. So you're going to do two weapons. I'm going to do two weapons. And these are often called short swords because they're just short. And they're swordy. You got to sort them out. So, anybody have any recommendation kata that they want to see with these things and that things? Nobody? You got 7 seconds to decide. So, we'll just do the same exact kata with two weapons. So Gakisei, because almost all the people watching know Gakisei, right? Good.
Almost.
So like Dia can. I want to say Macy can. I don't think my roommate can, but she could play along, right? Good. So Gakisei with size.
Katana and Wakizashi.
Good. And Ray. Double low block. Double low block. You got to jump and double low block when you have two weapons. Ah, good. Spot left, middle, right, left. Step in, step back, high block. Step forward, somehow punch the head or slice the head off, Joey. Pull back. And this is a punch to the groin, so bam, I'm putting the point out. Spot. High block. Step forward, slash or poke the head. Step backward, punch the groin. You're facing the wrong direction, you should be facing that way, sir. Your right hand should be doing the pop. Good. Spot middle. Middle block 1, middle block 2. Kick, up angle, down angle, low block, reverse. I don't know. Good. You can't see Joey. Joey, come on in a little bit more. They want to see Swordman too. So poke, crane up, and chop. I might want to close that one. Good. Step forward, middle block 1, right kick, up angle, down angle, low block, reverse punch. Crane up, bam! Super Shudo. He shouldn't be facing me, he should be facing away from me. Left hand Shudo this time. Pull back. So much easier with two weapons because they just go here, poke, here, poke, stab. Tuning forks. And double low block. And chamber. So I could do that here too. I could be here.
I can't do that.
And then put them both on the same side. So you go here, you clear. Yeah, I would probably use right hand. And I would just open up my belt, slide it on in. Poke, poke, poke. So that's the neat thing too, is a lot of time you go here. You want to show your control of your weapon. Control your weapon, right? What? Nobody saw that. So no big deal. No big deal. We don't. That dent was there.
You definitely saw that.
Hey, Joey. No witnesses, eh? Ah, because I still got one more, and I apparently don't know how to use it. Good. I actually want to take a let's see, 2-minute intermission, and I'm gonna close and reopen, and we're gonna actually make ninja stars. So, hopefully that's okay with you guys. That you guys are gonna learn how to make a weapon. It's probably going to be something that you're going to have to go get the materials for and go get it and try it next time. So we're going to record it so you can have it forever. But you know how we have the Dodge Ninja Star game that we play at our dojo? I'm going to teach you guys how to create those ninja stars so you can play Dodge Ninja Star at home or literally just have something to throw at people that doesn't kill them. So they're made out of foam. If you happen to have, which since I didn't tell you, you probably didn't know to do this. I mean, if you happen to have this, Joey, go pick up every single roll of duct tape we have in the dojo at the same time.
Okay.
Go pick it all up. No, pick the whole thing up. Trying way too hard. It was a joke about how hard it is.
Oh.
Okay, you keep on, come on, go on screen. So if you happen to have any duct tape,
Yeah.
boom, duct tape. This is couch foam. A lot of times people drop a couch out the window. No, I mean they're selling it or they're throwing it away. This couch foam is soft and squishy. This happens to be the patented electric turkey carver with dual blade action.
Ooh.
This guy cuts 2 different directions at the same time, and that makes cutting foam really easy. So we're going to take about a 1-minute break to set up a table and 2 chairs, and we're going to get to making ninja stars. Ready? All right, come back over here. All right, Kyotsuke and Ray. Good, thank you for watching. Let's do some more weapons in a second here.